Okay, we are going to do something that I do all the time, which is change my password. And it looks a little bit daunting here in the screen, but a lot of times you will need to get access to a site and you don't have a way to use the lost password function. If you don't have the correct email address in here, um, or once you get used to your hosting environment, this is a SiteGround, but phpMyAdmin is a pretty common, very common application that they give you. Just going to show you how you can get in and change your password so that you can in fact log in. So what I've and if you watch this series, we migrated a site called old site over into this new site. And so what happens right now is if I put the password in for the new site, for the Jason Roby user, it's wrong because we imported the entire database from the old site. And now this user, well, this user might not even exist because we did the import. But even if it did exist, the password has now changed. So that's really what we're doing today is we're going to switch over. I'm just going to show you how to change the password. So in phpMyAdmin, we have not talked a bunch about these tables in here, but the one that we care about is users. In the previous video, we talked about the prefix, so the JZR, or it could be WP, or could be a bunch of different things, doesn't matter. But no matter what site you're looking at, you'll see here's all kinds of stuff, and you'll see users. Like go down to this one, all kinds of stuff. And even though it's got a really long, goofy prefix, it's still the users table. So that's the one that you always want to mess with. And then what you'll see in here is a list of all your users. No real surprise there. I don't really pay much attention to the rest of this stuff. I just want to know, like, is this my login and is this my email? Is this the one that I want to change? I host a lot of sites on WP Engine, and they always create a WP Engine user in here. So sometimes I'll change that one instead. But in this case, we know we have the incorrect password. We're in the new, right here, we're in the new website database, and we're in the users table. So we're going to edit this Jason Roby user and give it a new password. So we're just going to hit edit. And then you get all kinds of fields in here. The only one that we really care about is the user password. And I tend to kind of leave this alone, but sometimes I'll just get rid of a couple of periods, maybe get rid of a backslash, and maybe get rid of a $sign. But you can put whatever you want in here, it doesn't matter. It's important, of course, to move this over here. This was the old password. I'm going to make note of this, so I'm going to copy and paste it here. And what happens and I do not know the technical process here, but what happens is they encrypt this password. That might not be the right word, but basically they jumble it all up so that somebody else can't come in here and just copy and paste this and get access to your site. So even though this looks like a password, what's actually happening in the back end is this is being encrypted, hashed. I believe it's being hashed. And so all of these characters will change. So what we want to do is we want to choose MD5. So there's varchar 255. You just need to make sure that you change this to MD5. And that's it. That's literally it. You come into your database, come into your user table, JZR users. In the user password section, you can put whatever you want in here, and we've got it copied over here, and then you're choosing MD5. So I'm just going to hit go down here at the bottom. And what I think will be interesting, well, first of all, let's just show you that worked. So here's our password. I'm going to paste that in there, and I'm going to log in, and all is well in the world. So that changed. And then what I think will be interesting is if we go back to edit this, you can see that it looks nothing like, I mean, it looks a little bit like it, but it's just a bunch of gobbledygook. So it's already been hashed so that nobody can just copy and paste this. So yeah, so that's it. And then when you're done with that, I end up just kind of going back to my full table, and in general, I don't mess with anything else in here. But again, users, edit, user pass, make sure you pick MD5. You can actually change it again if you want. So let's go get rid of this. Why not? We'll do it a couple times. And let's get some numbers in there and some symbols. All right, cool. So now I'm going to save that. That's a good one. I have chosen MD5, which is the important thing, and I'm going to hit go. And now if I hit, I guess you can see it right there, it's been hashed. But if I hit edit again, yeah, FD4A40, it's completely different. So it's been hashed so that nobody can grab that. And then what I'll do over here is, actually, I wonder if I refresh, if it'll kick me. Yeah. So if you refresh, it'll kick you out because it's like, hey, you're not that person. And then we'll just put our new fancy password that we just created in there. And we're in. Cool. Thanks for watching.